Hey guys, I'm Eunice from Rated V, your guide to vegan food and travel. I'm a vegan YouTuber and travel addict, and I basically go to different countries and cities and feature the amazing vegan food they have to offer. And today I've partnered up with the Humane League to show you some of the best vegan food in Seattle, Washington. So I'm super excited to check it out, so let's go. So now we're at Lazy Cow Bakery, an all-vegan bakery here in the Fremont neighborhood of Seattle. And not only do they serve plant-based vegan pastries, but they also stand for the liberation of all kinds of forms of oppression. So what's cool is that if you look inside, they have a community kitchen that gives free groceries to those in need. So that's amazing. Not everybody does that. So you can really tell they're advocates for their community, and they make everything in-house with no animal products. So let's give it a try. All right, so you gotta start with savory first. I have their in-house made focaccia with pesto. This sandwich looks absolutely delicious. I can't wait to give it a bite. Oh my gosh, this is so delicious. There's balsamic glaze inside too. The fluffy layers of the focaccia, like, it's just so inviting. So I'm a sucker for croissants. So of course, anytime I see vegan pastries, I have to eat them. And I love that here at Lazy Cow Bakery, they not just have one croissant option, they have three. So of course I went for the almond croissant. They also have a plain and the chocolate. It's topped with the almond pastry cream. The layers just look so fluffy inside. You definitely get a layer of the almond paste inside. It's not overly sweet, so if you're sensitive to sweetness, you'll really enjoy this. But also if you like sweets, you'll still enjoy this. Of course, you can't have pastries without coffee. So something that I really want to talk about is that they have Zapatista coffee here. They are from the indigenous Mayan community, and they buy directly from the roasters. And what's amazing about that is that buying bags of beans from them goes to help schools in Chiapas, which is where they're from. So you're helping out a great community by enjoying this coffee. And of course, you can never have too many pastries. There's no such thing. So I also have the classic fruit tart. They make the custard in-house with vanilla pods, not vanilla extract, because they're extra like that. And the pastry cream is actually made with plant-based heavy cream, which is really cool because that's not something you see often, right? This literally melts in your mouth. The pastry cream is like nice and light, super creamy. Yum. So Lazy Cow Bakery is definitely a sweet spot to check out in Seattle. So now we're gonna head over and try some more savory options at our next spot. So now I'm at Cycle Dogs here in the Ballard neighborhood of Seattle. This place used to be a popular food truck for 6 years before they landed their first brick and mortar. And they're known for comfort food staples like the Seattle dog. They even have a spin on it with an elote dog. They have other comfort foods like chicken sandwiches and fries, and they're known for their cocktails or mocktails if you'd like. So it's definitely a place worth checking out. So I'm really excited to try this mocktail. It's called the Snake Oil Salesman, and it uses an herbal bitter spirit, so it's non-alcoholic, and it has like this herbal grapefruity vibe, but they add cherry and simple syrup to kind of balance it out. So like, I like that it's got like that cocktail feel and body taste to it. You don't feel like you're just drinking juice just because it's a mocktail. So definitely really cool that they put an effort into that. So again, you can depend on Cycle Dogs for comfort food classics. This is their Big Mac. It's a spin off the Big Mac. It looks incredible. It is massive. So I'm definitely going to be ambitious in trying to do this in one bite, but you know, wish me luck. Oh my God, it's so good. It's everything you dream of for a cheeseburger. It's messy, but totally worth it. And let's not forget, crispy fries. All right, and here we have a honey butter fried chicken sandwich. The honey is actually made with apple, and it has some Frank's hot sauce in there, so it's the perfect of sweet and spicy, and with some mayo and pickles. Let's give it a try. The texture of this patty is amazing. Can we talk about how amazing the bun is? The bun is buttered and grilled to perfection. Definitely gotta try it. I could not be more excited to try these corn dogs. I've heard so much about them. They have like that fair corn dog vibe, and oh my gosh, they're pretty legendary. So, just dip it in some mustard and some ketchup, whatever you want to do. I'm doing both. That corn batter, oh my goodness. It literally takes you to like childhood fare. This is incredible, this is amazing. You have to get this. So my plant-based journey actually started from a very young age. I was always exposed to a lot of plant-based foods, and just knowing education-wise that a plant-based diet was always going to be better for my health. And then after watching more documentaries and just learning more about the ethics and health reasons behind a vegan diet, I knew I had to make the change. And so that's why I really admire about the Humane League as well, is that they also create educational documentary content as to why a plant-based diet is really important and beneficial to our lives, and why reducing animal consumption also reduces animal suffering. How the food scene has evolved in Seattle has been really cool because, of course, like many cities, a lot of the dishes and restaurants were really meat heavy. But now you can really see a plant-based dish at almost any restaurant. There's a lot more vegan restaurants that have been popping up. So it's just really cool that the plant-based movement has just been making its way throughout the whole country. If you're in the mood for an old school coffee shop, then you have to head over to Mighty O Donuts. There's something of a legend here in Seattle, having opened their doors in the year 2000. You're going to need some time to choose, considering they have dozens of flavors. If you need to cool down or just want something sweet, you have to check out Frankie and Joe's. They make house-made plant-based ice creams using cashew milk and coconut milk. We got the salty caramel ash and beef strawberry rose, and they taste just as good as they look. They have everyday flavors like tahini chocolate super cookie, and they also have a naturally sweetened chocolate one with dates, and everything here is gluten-free. So just before getting to the next spot, I happened to spot Joe's donut food truck, one of my favorite donut shops in Seattle, because they are the first and only yeast-raised vegan donut spot. And look at the fluffiness of this and the chocolate dripping over. This is a reverse cookies and cream, so. I don't even have to say anything. My face says it all. If you see the donut truck in Ballard, make sure to stop by, or you can check them out in their brick and mortar in Capitol Hill as well. All their donuts are delicious. I also recommend their apple fritter. So now I'm at ChuMinh Tofu House in the International District in Seattle, and they specialize in all plant-based Vietnamese cuisine. You can choose from a buffet, from banh mi's, from soups, everything. And I'm also going to have the honor of speaking with Tanya, the owner of this restaurant, and she's also in charge of the program Egg Rolls, which is a volunteer program that helps feed the homeless community and those in need.
Our mission is we would like to try to reduce the suffering from the animal and the community, and we share the love. If we see the people who suffering, then we can talk to them, or we can hug them. We can do something, make them like at least at that moment they feel better.
This is definitely a place that you want to come and share food, because as you can see, they have an extreme variety of vegan dishes. It's in the International District here in Seattle, and it's been here forever, and they specialize in all plant-based cuisine, and it's Vietnamese. They have traditional dishes that maybe you've never seen before, and I am beyond excited. This soup right here is hotspots, and it is a noodle soup. It looks similar to pho, but again, this is something that's more traditional in Vietnam that you don't usually see at other restaurants. So, oh my gosh, the smell of the soup is just amazing. This is amazing. So so now we have the Vietnamese pancake. This looks absolutely beautiful. The golden color is hypnotizing. So the correct way to eat this, or at least one of the ways to eat this, is you get the pancake and you put it in the lettuce that they serve it to you with the basil leaves and the slaw with the carrot and jalapenos, and then you wrap it up like this, and then they serve it to you with a sauce, and then you just dip it in the sauce and take a bite. Oh yeah, I can see why they say this is the way you should eat it. This is amazing. It's refreshing, but then the flavor of the pancake is just like filling and it's warm and oh my gosh. And of course, you gotta have a classic banh mi. One of their most popular flavors is the spicy tofu, and for good reason, because look at this thing. All right, let's give it a try. It's juicy, it's flavorful, it's spicy, it's, oh my goodness, it's everything you want in a banh mi. They have tons of stuff here at this restaurant. You're gonna want to try it all. So again, bring friends. They also have a buffet, so you can make your own kind of like takeout box. They have Vietnamese coffee, they have boba teas. They literally have everything you want that you can't go wrong with. So as you can see, Seattle has a lot of vegan options to offer, and we barely made a dent. So thanks for following us today, and let us know in the comments what place you would want to try first. You can catch us on social media, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.